Which VPAT service provider should you go with? Well, with the accessibility industry, you will find very few genuine reviews of accessibility companies online. This isn't like searching for local restaurants and coming across dozens, if not hundreds, of reviews for each restaurant. So, given that that's the case, what I recommend is taking a via negativa approach. And what I mean by this is we are going to remove what is wrong from our list. And when I say what is wrong, we're going to remove those companies that we know are engaged in bad practices. So, what do I mean by bad practices? Well, let's go over three bullet points. The first is that the company is associated with overlays, custom overlays, or overlay widgets. So if they are promoting overlay widgets, we want to make sure that we go ahead and cross them off our list because, of course, overlay widgets are bad for accessibility. And this has been talked about for literally years. Everybody in the accessibility community is familiar with overlay widgets. They are not recommended whatsoever. And if you want to find out more about why, you can go to overlayfactsheet.com. But just know that it is very negative to be associated with overlays. And if a company is promoting them, then you definitely don't want to trust them with your accessibility services. So we can go ahead and cross any companies that are associated with overlay widgets. Similarly, if any company is promoting the idea or the notion that they can remediate through automated means, then we want to go ahead and cross them off our list. And there can be overlap here with overlay widgets, but there is no such thing as automated remediation. And when a company indicates that there is, that's a bad sign. So we want to go ahead and cross them off. And then last, I have no hybrid audits. So if a company is indicating that we combine automated plus manual evaluation, that is not the case. We do not combine an automated scan with manual testing to create an accessibility audit. There can be an automated scan involved in the audit process, but it is as a review layer. So it's a layered approach rather than we're actually taking scan results and then combining those results with, let's say, testing from a screen reader. That's not the way that we conduct an accessibility audit. So again, if a company is engaged in this practice, then we want to make sure to go ahead and cross them off our list. And so as you go through these bullet points and as you start crossing off companies, you are left with the remainder. And from there, you can go ahead and make an educated decision going based off of your connection with that company and how comfortable you feel with the person that you've talked to. So that is one way to determine which accessibility service provider you go with. Also note that there is no need for a subscription. Now, there's nothing wrong with a subscription. In fact, some clients come to me and ask for this because they want to simplify things and just have everything set and going on an ongoing basis. But there's absolutely no need to be locked into a subscription contract. So just know that in advance. And we want to get back to a good old fashioned, fully manual audit. And implicit in the word audit is manual, but I'm going to go ahead and add manual in here now for emphasis, just so you know that this isn't going to be, there's no such thing in accessibility as an automated audit. That is a scan, and we're not going to rely upon scan results. So we need to see an emphasis on the manual, the fully manual audit. That's what we want to see from a provider, because the audit is going to be what is going to inform and what we're going to use to fill out a VPAT. So it is very important that whatever provider we go with is going to conduct a good old fashioned, that's what I have here, a good old fashioned manual accessibility audit. That is what we are after. We don't want to see the high tech. We don't want to see the quote unquote AI powered whatever it is. We want to see a company who is going to conduct an audit, and they are going to make sure that they find all of the accessibility issues on our digital asset for the given scope, and that they create an accessibility audit report and they use that audit report to fill in a VPAT. So this will help you narrow down the search for your service provider. And this video is part of a playlist where we are talking all about the frequently asked questions surrounding VPATs. So I will include a link to the playlist in the description. I will also include a link to a PDF. It is named VPATs in Plain English. So this document is a compilation of many of the questions that we have received from clients, and we have answered those questions in plain English. This is a PDF. It is available to download for free. There is no subscription required, so I will include a link to that as well in the description, along with some other resources to help you with your accessibility project. And that is going to do it for this video. We will continue on with the next.